Hey y'all, I'm Mary. Welcome back to my channel where I pretty much talk about anything and everything that pops into my mind, whether it be controversial, parenting, political, budgeting, whatever. Today, I want to talk about direct sales. Oh, the lovely direct sales that flood your Facebook. You know what I'm talking about. You're annoyed by it. I understand, but then a part of you is like, ooh, maybe. These people keep talking about all this money they're making. I have tried direct sales twice. And I have learned that direct sales is not about selling a product. None of those people, mostly none of them, I don't want to insult people, do not give a flying F, really, about those products. And the sad part is, a lot of direct sales companies have amazing products. They are severely overpriced, but they're amazing products. So, in my mind, the thing, like, these people who invent these direct sales companies are freaking genius because they understand what everyone wants, especially millennials. We just live in this time period where it's like it doesn't pay to go out and get a 9-to-5 job, and not to mention that people aren't retiring, so there's really not those many of those jobs, and they don't pay. You just slave away forever and ever and ever, and people act like they're freaking lucky getting $15 an hour. That's another rant for another day. Anyway, so the cost of living is rising. You're spending all day at work. You barely can even afford your daycare bill, let alone a mortgage. Don't even get me started on having to feed the children. So when people pop up and they're like, oh, this is so amazing. Post ads from Facebook make $80 a day. Who wouldn't want to do that? Except for you're not posting ads. Posting ads would be like, when I see people before I became informed, when they're like, all I do is post ads, I'm thinking like you work for like a company, like a marketing or something, and you're like, I don't know, post ads on things. Bragging, or not bragging, but trying to say that you're in a legit business making $80 a day, but no one knows. But when you say, tell me more, I'll message you. Bitch, what business are you working for? Don't message me. I asked a simple question. You say you're making money posting ads on Facebook, but I ain't heard one thing about this magical business that's paying you $80 a day. $80 a day also doesn't sound like much, but when you think about it, $80 a day when you're sitting at home is a good little bit of extra money. You know, eat out, get your nails done, something for yourself. So, direct sale companies, they're not trying to sell you a product. They're trying to sell you a dream. I said it. Go on and on and on about how amazing your lashes are going to look or how flawless your skin is going to look, but people aren't going to buy it because they're so overpriced. These products are so overpriced. All of them. However, what people will buy is a dream and a chance to not have to bust their asses for starvation wages. And that is why these MLM companies are doing so well. Technically, no, it is not a pyramid scheme. Is it a scheme? I think so, yes. Do the products work? Yeah. Like, I'll just go out there. I sold Plexus and Rodan and Fields at different times. I love Plexus still to this day. If someone was to ask me, I would be like, their probiotics are great. The drink really does make you feel fuller faster. It really does give you a lot of energy. You can look up their breast self-check kits, and they are recommended highly by doctors. They are the only breast self-check kit of their kind. To me, that is just like amazing when women younger and younger are getting diagnosed with breast cancer. So why would we not all be running out to buy this amazing breast self-check? It's like a little pink thing. Anyway, you could feel like a grain of salt under it. So you miss no lumps when you give yourself your monthly breast exam, which I know we're all doing, ladies. Come on. So anyway, that's amazing. I feel like people should want to buy that. It's like $24 maybe, something along those lines. You don't see anyone selling Plexus advertising that, do you? No, you don't. Another thing you don't see people selling Plexus advertise is the fact that Plexus is never going to make you a size 0. It's not. Plexus works by balancing your blood sugars, helping you getting to a healthy BMI. It's not about getting skinny. And if you can look at anyone that sells Plexus, they are not stick skinny, because it's not a drink that's going to do that for you. It's just not. Is it going to give you energy? Is it going to make you feel fuller, faster? Yes. Is it going to level your blood sugars and cut down cravings? Yes. Are you going to spend $200 a month for that without the promise of getting skinny? No. Are you going to spend $200 a month for that when they tell you, just buy the welcome kit, you get all this stuff and you get it at discounted, and then you turn around and make your money back within 3 months if you do everything I say? Which is bug the crap out of people until you break them down about how crummy their 9 to 5 is, when they could just sit at home and post crap on Facebook and make thousands. When the reality of it is, yes, I know people personally doing great in these companies. That's awesome. They were able to sucker a lot of people to sign up under them. You cannot make money in MLM companies by selling the products. You can't. If you do nothing but sell products, I don't care how many products you're selling, you are not making a sustainable living if you are not recruiting people under you. So you're selling a dream. You're selling a fantasy. And will it work for some people? Yeah. Should you take that chance? I don't know. It's up to you. But that's why I suck at MLM, because I'm not trying to sell anyone a dream. I'm not sugarcoating things. And when someone asks me about the business or if it's worth it, I don't skirt around things. No one lied to me when I joined these companies. No one lied. Did they give full disclosure and information? No, they didn't. Because if they did, more people would be like, oh, let me kind of think about that. Like, for instance, Rodan and Fields. Say you do great, whatever, and you're selling your $600 a month, which I think it's $600. $600 a month of product, which is super easy to do because Rodan and Fields is super effing expensive. But I won't lie, I'm like in tears almost, wanting that acne regimen back. It is the only thing that keeps my acne down. Anyway, so expensive. After I already, oh gosh. Anyway, don't get me started. So you have to spend $100 of your own money a month. Not to mention, Rodan and Fields, there aren't products that you need to buy every month. You don't have $100 that you need to spend every month. So they encourage you to buy promotional tools. Great. You have to spend the $100 a month. You have to sell $600 to get your 10% commission. Well, say you sign people up under you. You're doing great. You're making money off them. You kind of slack back on bugging the crap out of people for a little bit. If you do not meet that $600 minimum to be, what, I don't remember all these terms. But anyway, if you don't meet that $600, they will literally take your friends or family or whoever that you conned in, okay, I don't want to say con, I'm not really trying to offend anybody. You suckered in to signing up under you with a dream that they're going to be able to quit their job. They take them from under you and they put them with your whoever is above you because you didn't meet your $600 minimum. I'm sorry, that's crap. That's crap. Chances are, if someone signed up under me, especially if it's like 1 or 2 people, they are doing it to help me. Really. and then you take that from me, when to me that should be the whole point, is build your team big enough so that you don't have to worry so much with your sales. Because honestly, okay, say you sell someone a regimen. I didn't know anyone that could afford this crap, by the way. Even though the products do work, they're amazing, no one that could afford them. So say you sell a regimen and the person is like, oh my God, this stuff is so great, I want to tell everyone about this. So you would go back and be like, why don't you sign up to sell? You get 10% off, free shipping and orders over 80. Every order is going to be over 80, okay? You know, make your own money. You'll get, if you get the $600 package, you end up getting a ton. Like, it is a great deal. It is a great deal. So, you know, you get all this stuff, you can turn around, sell straight out your box, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, oh yeah, that's great, whatever. You just lost your customer. I don't know about y'all, but I don't know that many people. I don't dislike enough people to not care that I bug the crap out of them about an MLM company. I'm so at a loss because I don't want to say like they're a scam, they're awful, because I honestly believe in the products of the two that I have personally used and signed up under. Like, they're great, but unless you're willing to sell a dream and kind of paint everything with rose-colored glasses and maybe omit some information out, you're not going to get rich doing direct sales. And it took me till this last time to realize that, because I loved Rodan & Fields so much. I still love their products. And I don't even sell anymore. Like, I've canceled everything. I couldn't sell it if I wanted to. Anyone that asks, I need something for my skin, I'm like, Rodan & Fields. Like, legit, their products are amazing. But you're not, unless you're from a wealthy family and you know other wealthy people, in the economy that we're in right now, it is extremely difficult to find people who have an extra $200 a month to spend on skincare. It's just the truth. That is just the fact of the matter. But while it's hard to find someone that'll spend $200 on skincare, it's not that hard to convince someone that a small $600 investment is going to solve all their financial problems. And whoever started these MLM companies knew that millennials are at such a disadvantage in this economy, and they know that we're struggling so hard. And so it's just like a glimmer of hope. And there are people that have quit their jobs and you know, they do this full time and they make six figures. They're there. I know some of them personally, but that's not the reality for most people. Honestly, it's just not. And so I can't in good conscience tell someone, yeah, you're going to do great. I mean, I can say you're going to do great or whatever, but I can't in good conscience not disclose all information. Like, if you have a bad month, you lose your whole team, everything you worked for. And that's really where your money's coming from, is your team. And you have a bad month, say, God knows what could happen in life. Someone could get sick. I mean, there's just no telling what could happen. And at that point, they just take it all from you. And that's not okay. And it just makes me so mad. I can't skate around the truth. I can't. And these people that do well, I mean, they're just, they are doing well. So it's kind of like lead by example. Like, you kind of want what they have. But at the same time, they're not exactly disclosing all the information about how to make money in the company. But then once you're in, they are like hounding you. Call people, do your reach outs, email people. And I'm not in the business. I'm not a good salesman. I guess that's the moral of the story, is I can't sell things. I'm not a good salesman. But anyway, we're going to wrap this up with my 5 reasons of why I suck at direct sales. 1, I'm not trying to sell a dream to anybody. I just want to help your blood sugar and make your skin pretty. Number 2, I understand that money's tight, and I'm not willing to say anything for a sell, and I'm not in the business of handing out dreams that may or may not come true for the tune of $600. I'm just not. Completely forgot about this one. Because I have so much empathy about the economic climate that we're living in, what I could make off commission, I more often than not don't, because I end up selling everything at my cost. It's so bad I do that, but I do. I guess it's not bad I do that. It's nice of me, but yeah, I just end up selling everything at my cost, so not really making anything. And then why are they going to sign up to sell to get it wholesale price when I'm giving it to them anyway? Double shoot myself in the foot with that one. Reason number 4, I suck at direct sales. I am not willing to beat around the bush or skate around subjects to make it seem better than it is. Again, I'm not putting on my rose-colored glasses to talk to you about an MLM company. I'm honest. Number 5, I'm not spamming anyone. I'm not blowing up your email. I'm not blowing up your Facebook. I'm not looking for every comment I can find on Facebook to comment about it. I'm just not. And that's why I fail at direct sales. And I don't even want to think about the money that I've wasted in this crap. Really. Unless you're an esthetician or in dermatology and you have a large base around you that values your opinion and believes what you say because that's your profession, I would maybe hold off on selling skincare. Unless you're a hairdresser and people obviously look for you for hair advice, maybe don't sell, is it Monet or Monat? I think it's Monet, because yeah, whatever. Don't sell it. Don't sell it. It doesn't matter how good your hair is growing in. Like, people are not going to buy it from you. Well, they might. They might. Your friends and family might. But beyond that, like the big scale, like actually being able to quit your job for it, it's just not really going to happen. I was going to say something about Plexus, but in all honesty, if you can do whatever it takes to drop weight real fast, blame it on this amazing supplement, everyone's going to buy it from you. We all want the magic pill to get skinny. People care a little, I mean, you can get extensions, you can put on makeup. So those things are hideable, but man, weight loss, that one can get people. Shakeology. Can we talk about the price of Shakeology? Everyone knows that crap is so overpriced. But people are buying it because you promise them a dream. And that's the end of this rant about direct sales, MLM companies. If you're part of an MLM company and you're making money and you're doing great, and you're really doing it off the sales and not selling people a dream that they too can make all this money if they get up under you and they sucker people, I want to hear from you. I want to know what you sell and how you do it and what your secret is. I do want to know. And if you sell LuLaRoe and you're still doing it and you're actually still profiting off of it, I want to talk to you, because I've actually heard recently a lot of kind of bad stuff about LuLaRoe, and then you dump $6 grand into that. Are y'all really making your $6 grand back? And I mean, like, because I know they encourage you to buy more with like what you make to put it back into the business over and over, which, well, I mean, eventually you have to keep some for yourself anyway. So I want to know, did you actually make your money back? What was your actual profit? So like, if you added up all that you spent the entire time versus all you made the entire time, how much did you profit? If you're open to sharing that information, I'm really curious, especially with LuLaRoe, just because the cost to get into that crap is astronomical. So like this video, subscribe if you haven't already.